So, Kraz, how's it going in Castle One Shitstein
I
over?
know it's not what you wanted.
Oh, it's
Best we can do.
going fine.
I didn't hear what you said there, sorry.
Still a couple of holes in the ship.
I know.
What are you actually doing? You're being very untalkative. It's not helpful.
I'm building the gyroscopes at the moment.
He's fixing
which are
things as
taking
quickly as
bloody
possible.
ages because they have a shit ton of components.
I can see you down here. Hello. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
What are you up to?
Just welding the gyroscope.
No, you're laughing, which means you've done
Well,
something.
no, I'm genuinely sitting here welding the gyroscopes and put a container down here because I couldn't be bothered going back and forth.
Am I the only one when I'm not guilty? I even laugh when person says, "Oh, you're laughing. You're guilty." No, I'm not. I swear.
I think that's
Nah,
a
I'd do
normal
it.
thing.
I swear to God, I haven't planted a warhead in this.
I think I'm mental sometimes.
I'm sorry, you
Bashed.
what?
Huh?
Check your shit. Moving on to different topics, I've got an interesting story and quite a scary one as well. Now, myself and Kraz, we like to play Rocket League on a weekly basis and lose our fucking minds a bit. But in other news, Epic Games bought out the developer who behind Rocket League and therefore are planning on removing it from Steam at one point. Now, you can still play it on Steam, you just won't be able to buy it on Steam past October, I think. So you've still got plenty of time. But they're basically removing it from Steam, and I'm kind of like... I feel like
told you.
I feel like
called
Padme
this.
from episode 3 is like, and this is how it ends in thunderous applause.
Now I'm just gonna say, in before they start doing DLC and updates on Epic first, and then like a month later, it's gonna be on Steam.
If you say
at all.
this is what console people have suffered from, I will beat you over the head with an Xbox One.
Don't worry, I got a heavier one. Come at me, bro.
That's me, bro. As if you can
Beat you over the
punch
head with
anyone,
Dr.
Venom.
Kraz.
I'll have you know I beat up a guy 5 times in a row, and
And
won.
then a guy 5 times his size.
5 times in a row, yeah? That's probably why.
So no. Did he go to the
Can't
hospital
forget,
after
we
you
have
beat
to-
him off 5 times in a row?
Twice he went to the hospital, actually.
Oh, so you beat him off.
I forgot we've got
no,
the fucking
that's what you
crowd
said.
here.
No, Bash. Beat him up, not beat him off.
Ah, okay.
I mean, if that was 5 times in a row, the man be dead.
I mean, you
Those,
should-
those are
I've
rookie
done it
numbers.
5 times in a row. but fine.
I don't want to know what you've been doing 5 times in a row.
Wait, Chris, where the fuck did you go?
Huh?
I just for like 2 frames saw Kraz's like body just sprint past me.
I've been standing still. I've been eating some candy while you've been telling that story.
Well, it looked like your body.
Are you sure
No one
it's
else
not
has that
someone with a new veteran suit?
Not
No one else
serious,
has that
it's a fin.
stupid fucking helmet. You were saying, Jack?
Sorry, I was trying to speak to you, but Siri suddenly thought that's your name.
Venom, what the fuck are you doing in my ship?
You have a med bay in here, right?
What were you trying to say to me?
I can't remember now.
Where's your med bay?
Also, I gotta say, Halo 4 on the Xbox, like the 360 version, my god, the population has gone down. There's only
Halo
like
PC.
150 Halo
baby.
on PC, baby!
Da-da-da-da!
Da-da.
They showed an image of Reach working on PC. It's got FOV sliders, 4K, everything.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Also,
Why?
Halo
Anybody have a
4,
word
why
hunt?
suddenly
Xbox
this?
360. Of course the fucking populations went down, you fucking idiot.
Here's the thing, Halo Reach, it's still at like 2,000 people.
That's because Halo Reach is good.
I know, I play it every day.
Why are we screaming?
Because it's amazing!
Halo Reach!
Na-na-na-na! That's why we're screaming. You can see we're Halo fans. I swear, if we got together,
really? I
we'd
thought
probably
you were
have to...
Mass Effect fans.
No, Roblox
are.
fans.
I like Mass Effect.
Fun fact, Star Fox is just Mass Effect, but furry edition.
Don't you fucking insult Mass
Yeah,
Effect.
that game's now ruined for life.
Da-da-da-da. Uh-huh.
You know, I've not seen that section in Star Fox where, you know, Fox McCloud... He says, that cannon over there. I look over and there's a fucking
There's
armada pointing my way.
Yeah, the Bow of Avengers like you, right, mate?
It was that gun, he said, pointing to the well-stocked armory.
This one here.
So my question is, if I purposefully shoot the station, does that count as being... So
No.
that's not bad, right?
I mean, realistically, does it actually damage it?
I mean, at this point,
It
I think
hasn't.
it would get considered to be suicidal.
I was so tempted to try it then, but I suppose if it went through the station, it would damage Kraz's ship.
Let's
I
test
don't
this
think
with the
we should
biggest
be the
gun
end
we
of it.
have. Blows up entire station. Well, that's it.
I feel like
folks.
Kraz is that poor person in every cartoon where he's just finished something and like the hero comes along and smashes it to bits.
My cabbages!
And he's like, "Oh, I start again."
I was about to say too.
Where's his
Oh, Venom, have you heard that Avatar The Last Airbender is getting a Netflix live-action adaptation?
Another one.
No. That has been
Another-
directed... It's been directed by the guys who were actually behind the series.
Sorry,
Not that
what?
Shyamalan hack. That is getting apparently a live-action remake, and I was worried at first because live-action and Netflix do not go fucking hand in hand.
Okay, Bender.
But the series is going to be directed by the people behind the original series, so that gives somewhat more of a somewhat more hope.
General,
We'll
what
see
is
about
it?
it.
Hope.
Thanks.
So in other news, my Discovery cinematic is on point and scheduled to release. It might be releasing the same weekend as Colony Wars episode airs. I'm not sure yet, but we filmed it the other week. It was our biggest film crew we did to date. 25 members to film that, all like a big scene, and it was really fun. And I can't wait to actually release, more of it, because the Discovery, I think, is me and Venom's best ship we've done so far. It looks beautiful.
Apologies, by the way, that I couldn't help it. That week, Jack, I was busy.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine.
I gotta say, though, that-
I was filming that.
Test firing. Oh,
Test firing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how
Frantically
accurate
looks
these
around
things
the
are.
base to see explosions.
Just want to see how accurate these things are.
They're accurate as Wikipedia.
So something you've contributed to?
What I love is he just shot that and it fucking rebounded round to smash into Kraz's ship just to add insult to injury.
If Kraz said what I said and you just said that, it would have been a perfect. What's that word again?
I don't
God
think
damn
you
it.
realise how dangerous that comment you just made there was. It's as accurate as Wikipedia. That means that we can't be certain that we've been killed.
What?
I was
Venom-
going to say 90% of the time it's accurate, but then he said you contributed to helping it, and I was going to
Like,
say
Venom just said,
This
like-
is worse than talking about time travel in fucking Star Trek.
Venom just said that the ship is as accurate as Wikipedia. I'm thinking to myself, like, alright, so there's a 90% chance that we are dead. We're just not 100% sure that we're dead.
I thought you meant our Colony Wars wiki, which sometimes just lists the most inaccurate information ever.
Perfectly balanced, as all things
So-
should be.
Colony Wars is about My Little Pony.
Probably is, should be at this point. My Little Pony, but voiced by
My
Kaz.
Also,
little
Jack,
Buzzy.
Fuck.
Fuzzy, I would fucking love it.
What's one of the names of the fucking ponies? I'll just do like an improv skit.
Should I do
don't
it,
even know.
Jack?
We're,
Jack,
we're
should I
on
do
the
it?
wrong team for this.
Oh, Glitterhouse, it's nice to meet you again. Oh, shouldn't we go for a picnic? Oh, I love fucking cupcakes. Yay.
Should I do it?
No,
Stage
he needs
name
to stop firing at us.
Glitterous.
Glitterhouse.
Oh my god.
I couldn't think of anything.
Why am I like this?
Speaking of Game Pass, Sea of Thieves got a brand new content
Oh,
update.
again?
Anyone check that out yet? Yeah, it's their biggest update to date. Tons of free content.
It's for
They've added anniversary stuff. They've added harpoons to ships. I want to go in and test it.
I've been wanting to play
would be-
Sea of Thieves for a while, so I'll definitely be up for that as well.
I will let you know.
I was playing Black Flag a few days ago, and I thought, wonder if this is like Sea of Thieves, because it's a pretty fun game.
They
Black
really
Flag's
need to like release bigger ships to form.
Yeah, I'd like it's a Man of War. That'd be
Well,
brilliant.
to be fair, like, I'm guessing like it's 4 people per ship.
They've got 2, 3, and
Yeah.
4 ships.
Yeah, let's have like a couple of ships riding by each other. Nothing more scary than an armada.
Getting into the same game world is the tough part.
Oh.
Star Wars Battlefront 2, the Classic Edition, got uploaded to Steam today ahead of May 4th. Obviously, by the time this episode comes out, May 4th will be well over. But I'm buying a Lego set on Amazon this week because I want to bloody build it on live stream again, because that was hilarious the last time I did it. I built a TIE fighter, and I think what should have taken us about half an hour took us an hour and a half because I kept stopping to have a chat.
I'm being serious, man. Tell us where you live and I'll fucking get a train done. I'll help you build that shit.
It would take you 8 hours.
I don't give a fuck. It's Lego.
Should meet halfway in a hotel, 2 blokes.
Mate, I will
in a hotel
fucking
with a Lego set.
run.
What's going on?
I'll
Cause
run
you
the
say
full
it's-
distance.
You say it's not an issue until you step on it. Then again, I've grown up with Lego, so stepping on Legos.
I actually stepped on Legos like you see performers stepping on hot coals. My parents were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What? You're stepping on Legos." Am I? Oh shit.
Yeah, once you've grown up with Lego, it just doesn't affect you as much.
Everything here turns.
So for me, it's like I started YouTube by doing Lego stop motion. That was literally what I started, and it's what's got me into sort of filmmaking and stuff, because I did stop motion animation, which was a quite popular form of animation, and most people know. I expect Finn, because you're in animation, you know that, don't you?
Both me and Castle
Yeah.
both studied animation, and it's consuming.
Yeah, stop
Definitely,
motion, very time consuming. And I got my first DSLR camera, which was a Canon 1100D at the time, which is very interesting. I don't own it anymore because it's shit, but yeah, apart from that, that's how I started doing YouTube, through, you know, stop motion animation. It was great, to be honest.
I don't know if it's the exact same, but like for me and Finn, taking 3D animation courses in college have just fucking ruined movies for us.
Yeah.
Because instead of saying, "Oh wow, this feature's spectacular," it's more like, "Fuck me, I wonder how long that took to render."
It's just like a moment of silence for the fallen computers, lost to the fucking rendering of that.
I was
pitch.
hoping to get one of the Star Trek Discovery VFX crew onto the new Trek Chat podcast coming soon. Say it, shameless plug now, because I think that'd be quite fun to get their insight on like what the episode is like to create.
I can already hear it now. A fucking nightmare.
Yeah. Why are you asking?
Actually, I do have a 3D animation story. Like, most people will be familiar with what rendering is. It's once you've finished a project in like Sony Vegas or whatever, and then you need to basically confirm it. You need to finalize it into a file format. It took 1.5 fucking years to render Toy Story, and that was with like stupid amount of computers constantly getting replaced as well.
Imagine if that stopped 6 months in, you'd fucking just commit there and then.
So actually,
It's just fucking Sudoku.
on along those lines, I have a story involving my own graded unit for animation that was the most annoying thing about. I think you remember this.
I do remember this.
Get in the tiny hole. Go.
My graded unit, I accidentally rendered it at 4K.
Oh.
Oh, great.
This was back in like 2012.
Yeah, 2013. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, what was it, like a 2 or 3 minute animation? And 30 seconds in, one single poly of one of the main parts of my animation, which was a character, decided to shoot itself through the character and like 7 miles in the opposite direction.
Oh.
30 seconds into the render.
That sounds like an issue.
The worst part about it was, I'm pretty sure that was the same render that melted your GPU.
After it was finished, yes.
So you
Keep it like I am done for now.
I had to
Goodbye.
re-render the entire thing and make sure go frame by frame, like all the way through a 3-minute animation, making sure this poly was in the right location.
Yeah, like Finn's he's had a couple of major fails on computers that I know of. One was, it was that after finishing rendering, his GPU just basically fucking committed itself. And then,
So I think just, to highlight one moment here, providing Finn's not cocked it up in the last week, hopefully by this episode we should now have a much better and improved Finn cam.
Yeah!
I can.
And if he's cocked it up, here's a picture of Kraz again.
Hi.
I'll get this out of the way quickly because it was fucking hilarious as well. The second time I remember his computer exploding was when he tried to play Minecraft once.
That was the same instance.
Was it a school computer or is it something else?
That was the same incident.
Oh right, I thought the render killed it once.
So my my computer had been rendering the graded unit for 4 weeks straight.
Oh,
No downtime. Turned the PC off for about a week and a half, like after my graded unit was finished. Bear in mind there was also 18 other computers in the college also rendering my graded unit as well.
I'm just going to let people know as well, you've got a bearded dragon, so your room is constantly above the average temperature for a normal fucking room.
Yeah, my room's constantly about 28.
So this thing running constantly as well, your room was like...
Oh, I had like 6 fans just blaring into it.
Was this
How the
school
hell do you
computers?
sleep at night?
Or
No,
This was
home
college
computers.
My home computer and then 18 college computers.
so
Yeah, Finn, how do you sleep at night? Because you were supposed to be roasting 24/7.
Simply put,
Are you
it turns
Slavic?
off at night.
Sorry,
It
but what?
turns off at night.
Oh,
It has like a regulated time scale.
Finn just goes into cryo sleep every
Wake me when you need me.
But I turned it off for about a week, turned it back on, and no one else was in the house at the time. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, do you know what? I'll boot up. I'll play some Minecraft with one of our mates. Walking around, just doing some random thing on Minecraft, and then just out of nowhere, everything in the house goes off. there's basically a pop and then just smoke from under my desk. I'm like, oh shit! My graphics card, basically my GPU had melted.
Oh, Jesus.
That sounds like
And
a problem.
from that,
No.
it caused obviously a short circuit that caused my power supply, like the big power bank in the back of the computer. What?
All that.
Sounds like a voltage regulator blew.
Yeah, I don't think we need a technical comparison of it.
I was like, this is gonna be expensive.
I'm trying to remember as well, because like the same guy, Wardog, after you played with him with Minecraft, that's what fucked your computer. When you got your computer back up and running, didn't you play again with him and then something similar happened?
Oh no,
So basically, what you're saying is Finn should never go near Minecraft, to be honest.
At first I thought it was just the power supply the power supply box that had broken, so I bought a new one, going, oh well, that'll be fine, it'll be great. Put that in, turned it on, and it just basically went from there. And that was kind of at the point where we realized, oh, my processor fucked.
Yeah, he was wrong.
It is. How did we put it for Fallout? Become paste.
Getting that whole go.
It's like watching the movie The Mummy in reverse. Just like it just slowly starts decaying.
So have
What if you're
did
down
you
to
do
me?
things like 3ds Max
Yeah.
rendering? Oh, okay, yeah, because I know that takes a long time, especially with Mudbox if you do them as well.
Max, Mudbox, Maya, ZBrush, Blender,
Sod off.
all of
Tiny
those.
bit of Cinema 4D.
Sod off. All I know is if we try and use that in college, it's even the new computers of like what 1070 just melts. Just like, nah, we're just gonna start dying.
It's a 3D program, man. 3D programs are the most advanced things you can do on a computer.
Yeah.
Except Blender, which is fucking free and crap.
I hate game design.
I would love to actually learn, Maya for stuff like for modeling stuff, because then I can make my own mods for SC, but it's just like, I've never had the time to sit down and apply to it, because with like YouTube and everything, I don't really have time to teach myself stuff anymore, so I'm just kind of still riding off the skills I've been taught. Which
A
is,
lot of 3D modeling is fairly intuitive.
What I'll
Yeah,
do
like,
next year,
Finally
like,
done.
one-
a lot of people are like kind of surprised that all of my editing skills are self-taught. Like I did a Q&A on Instagram the other day while I was cheeky plug, follow me on Instagram, while I was editing Conley Wars actually, and a lot of people are asking like, how do you edit, how do you learn to edit, and most of my editing skills is self-taught, which is quite like, yeah, it's cool.
Do you know that platform I upload to? I also watch it.
I really want to see if something broadsides for Vengeance or attempts to broadside it, because I think we're going to win that battle.
Uh-huh.
Just each like 6 broadsides on each
Sir, are
side.
those windows? No, those are cannons. Oh.
Oh, look at the tiny little window. Oh shit.
That
would be quite funny, Finn.
If you're happy and you know it, think again. Bang, bang.
Shit. It's gonna leave the part loader there. Just
If
gonna-
you're having a bad time, you're gonna have a bad time.
Just gonna leave the welder there for everyone else.
Alright, Sans, what the fuck was that?
Wait, didn't I leave my welder under my wing?
Probably.
Smashed into bits now.
Speaking of wings, I've been playing Ace Combat 7. That is a really fun game. Highly recommend. And it's on sale right now.
Isn't Ace Combat 7 the one where the design dog to make the dog in it?
The who to what now?
In Ace Combat 7, don't you have like a dog in the hangar or something like that?
No.
I'm
That
just thinking
was
different
that was
game.
Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
No, it wasn't Infinite Warfare. There was another game where it was something to do with flying, and they had like a dog after you got off a plane. And
Star Fox.
they just no, the designer didn't know what to do, so it's just a PNG image of a dog. They never modelled it. It's just a 2D PNG image.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty amazing.
I'll tell you something, actually. Something about 3D animation. You'd be surprised if it's 2D. Like if you look at like not the recent Super Smash Bros, but like 90% of like fighter games, it's like curved 2D images.
Right, everyone, that wraps us up for Conley Wars today. We've had a great session. The Vengeance is almost operational, I say. Most of the superstructure's done now, most of the core engines, so I expect maybe next week we can take on a bit of a cruise run and see how well she does. The CIC has made some great progress. Bash has finished parts of his ship. Kraz's cruise has got a few more holes in it, but so far it's actually back and flying again. Right, Kraz?
It's completely operational now, except for like one turret.
Excellent. Join us back in next week's episode where we'll probably get shot an hour into the recording session again, and I'll apparently be blamed for it. In the meantime, thanks for watching Conley Wars. If you would like to check out extra behind-the-scenes episode, then become a Patreon or YouTube supporter today.
Fuck!
I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
The transmission was terminated at the source, Admiral.
Not to worry, Ensign. We'll deal with the captain in time.
Admiral, unknown contacts 2 km off our position.
Confirmed. Ship designs match those recovered from the Stalwart's black box.
Finally, the enemy shows itself. Let's make this quick.